If you are wanting to attract in a higher frequency relationship the next time around, or you're desiring to give your current relationship and life an upgrade, there are two things primarily that you need to work on. And that is number one, your subconscious programming, and number two, your feminine embodiment. Now, what is this? So we all have blocks. All of us have blocks on some level. Otherwise, if we didn't have blocks, we would all have everything that we want right now. So let's get really clear and honest that we all have our blocks. And it's important if we're wanting to create something new in our lives, attract something different, that we get into our subconscious to really see what is blocking us from manifesting or attracting in exactly what it is that we want. So if you're wanting to attract in a masculine man that has the capacity to love you, lead you, have you feel safe in his energy, provide for you, and you have had a history of unhealthy relationships, you're going to have some blocks in manifesting this man until you work on them, clear them, and replace them. So some of this could be you don't feel worthy of a man like this. You don't feel safe to be with a man. You don't feel lovable. You don't feel desirable. You've gotten to a certain age and you think that love is hard after a certain age, or it's hard to attract good people after a certain age. We all have our blocks and they're all different. So it's important to get into yours, to clear them out of your subconscious and work on replacing them. I am worthy of a masculine man. I am lovable. I am desirable. I am significant. I am gorgeous. I am safe to receive a man like this. God wants me to have a man like this. Like, really get into these cracks and heal them and work on them deeply, continuously. Some people would do this once and be like, oh, this didn't work. But the most potent way and the fastest way to reprogram your subconscious is repetition and to work on this daily. The second thing to work on is your feminine embodiment. Where are you feeling dense in your body? Where do you feel blocked? Where is your heart still closed off to men, to life, to relationships? Where are you unconsciously pushing away love? Where don't you feel worthy of love? And work on these parts. Work on softening your body, like just for yourself, just soften your body because it's who you want to be. Open up and become more receptive because it's who you want to be, not because you're going to get something from life or get something from a man. Because if you're doing it with an attachment, then you're doing it from a place, a little bit of manipulation. Whereas if you're moving in this space and working on yourself from a place of desiring to embody this next level version of you, this woman who already has this thing that you want, you're doing it from a place of open-heartedness and desire. And it's from this place that manifestations happen faster and our creations show up in our reality much quicker as well. Now, here's the other thing. If you're in a relationship already and you're wanting to just really deepen an intimacy, you're wanting a bit more fire, a bit more passion in your relationship, perhaps you're wanting even just to open your heart a little bit wider and you just feel afraid that you're going to be dropped, like vulnerability just freaks you the F out. This is your part to work on your subconscious, your beliefs about love and what it means to you about being open and receptive, and also practicing moving deeper into your body and feminine embodiment to embody more receptivity so your man can feel you, to embody and show him that you're working on trusting him and opening yourself wider, even if it feels scary. Communicating in a way that's inviting rather than repelling, speaking to him in a way that uplifts him and his leadership rather than repels him and his leadership. Now, some of you might think this is all funky and all the things and just like, oh gosh, do I really need to do all of that? No, you don't need to do anything. But if you're desiring change, if you're desiring something different, then you're going to have to change. It's not enough to work only on your conscious mind, writing out your affirmations. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm in a loving relationship. Like, yes, of course, this is definitely part of it. I still do this every day, but you need to work on the parts of you that are in your unconscious. These beliefs, these parts are running your life, and everything that you see in front of you now has been created from your subconscious mind. It's not from what you think. It's what's playing in the background. And this is why repetition is important. This is why feminine embodiment is important. This is why really identifying who do I need to become in this relationship for me to bring about this new creation that I want, for me to like invite my partner in for deeper intimacy, because it's the feminine that is the one that invites a man in for something deeper. And he rises up to do this. If you're wanting to attract in a healthy masculine man or a man on purpose, like whatever it is for you, you need to ask yourself questions like, what kind of qualities will make me valuable to a man like this? What do I need to embody? Which archetypes do I need to embody to become attractive and magnetic to a man like this? Is it the lover? Is it the queen? Is it the seductress? Like whatever it is, it's important to think past what you want alone and ask yourself, what would a man like this desire in a woman? And do the work around it. This is what it means by doing the work that you hear all the time. I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you all so much love and love to hear your comments below and any insights that you may have had after watching this teaching.